Today I want to talk about the benefits of fasting. If you haven't heard the term fasting yet, you certainly will. Fasting has become a big topic, especially in the world of dieting. In fact, I saw recently in an article that somebody mentioned it as the next big fad in the diet world. I don't believe that's the case. I don't think it's a fad because I believe very strongly in the benefits of fasting for both your health and for weight loss. So I want to talk today a little bit about 3 benefits to fasting. Well, first, maybe you don't really know what I mean by the term fasting. Maybe all you've thought of is the spiritual religious aspect, that you withhold food for a period of time in order to pray or perform some other spiritual discipline. When we talk about fasting in the health world, and particularly what it does for the health of your body, we're talking about voluntarily withholding food for a period of time for a specific reason. I want you to understand that fasting is not starvation in any way. Starvation is an involuntary absence of food. In other words, you don't even have a source of food, and so you go for a long period of time without it, without the ability to get food, and that creates a starvation. Fasting is voluntary. It's withholding food for a purpose. And part of that purpose, I want to give you 3 benefits that you will see in fasting. First of all, as I've already mentioned, is weight loss. Fasting can be extremely beneficial if you're trying to lose weight. In particular, if you have followed any of my other videos, you know that I'm very much in line with the keto diet, and that's what I teach. This low carbohydrate, moderate protein, and very high fat way of eating. And when you eat keto, your body becomes fat adapted, meaning that it's no longer burning sugar as a fuel source, but rather it's burning fat for fuel. And so as you eat this very low carbohydrate, the body burns through the sugar, and now it burns through the fat as fuel. And when it runs out, then it starts burning the body fat. Well, when you're fat adapted like that and you fast, you withhold food for 12, 16, 18, 24 hours, your body still has plenty of fuel because it's very efficient at burning body fat. And so now while you're fasting, you're not eating, but your body is completely satisfied because it's burning the fat off your belly, off your thighs, off your butt, wherever the excess body fat might be, even the fat around your organs that has developed. And so now you have just triggered an incredible weight loss method here. And it can incredibly speed up the way in which you lose weight. Now, the second benefit is reduced insulin sensitivity. Maybe you've heard of insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when you're carb dependent, which if you're eating the standard American diet, no doubt you are very carb dependent. In other words, you eat lots and lots of carbs, and that's what your body is burning through the sugar. And that's the fuel source of your body, is sugar. That leads to insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that your pancreas creates that sends it up into the bloodstream to regulate blood sugar when it spikes because of the food you ate. Well, when you are regularly increasing that blood sugar at extremely high levels because of the carbohydrates that you eat, the pancreas and the insulin are trying to keep up. And eventually your body just becomes resistant to the insulin. The insulin now stores that excess sugar as body fat, and you're insulin resistant. Think of it as a medication that you take too often, and now your body just becomes resistant to it. It doesn't really have much effect anymore. That's what's going on in your body with insulin resistance. When you fast, you're now helping to regulate that insulin and to reduce your insulin sensitivity, reduce that insulin resistance. And so if your body, maybe you've come to keto to help fix this insulin resistance. If your body is very damaged from the insulin resistance, fasting can be a great way to help repair that insulin resistance even quicker. And so it's going to reduce that insulin sensitivity. Now, the third benefit of fasting is perhaps my favorite, and that is this word, autophagy. Autophagy is when your body repairs itself. The more and more I study and learn about this, the more overwhelmed I am with how the body was created with this mechanism to repair itself. Our bodies were created in such a way that they can repair themselves without the need of some outside influence like medications or surgeries or things of that nature. So what autophagy is doing, the word simply means self-eating. And what is going on in your body is that the cells are self-eating themselves. In other words, the good parts of the cells are eating away the bad parts, the parts that have been damaged, and repairing the body from within. I don't know about you, but I find that to be phenomenal. And this autophagy is increased and works even better when you're in a state of fasting, and even more effective when you do a longer fast, such as 24 hours or 2, 3, 4 days. So your body is going to repair itself when you fast. So these benefits of fasting, if you have not tried fasting, I encourage you, whether you're wanting to lose more weight, or whether you're trying to heal from severe insulin resistance, or maybe you just want to take the advantages of the body healing and repairing itself from within, I encourage you to try fasting. Try it and see how it works. And I assure you that you will notice some tremendous benefits from taking advantage of fasting. Now please don't forget to click the subscribe button below if you're interested in more information like this that we desire to put out here at Origins Health Coaching. Follow us on Facebook. Go check out our webpage. And if you haven't already, go to our website and take advantage of the free ebook that I want to give you about keto and how keto can help you lose weight and get healthy. As always, have a great, healthy day.